What up, gang? This your boy Music 101, and y'all back with another episode of Miss Me with the BS. Make sure y'all hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and turn on all post notifications so you don't miss a video.
Peace, peace, peace. What's up, what's up, what's up? This is Miss Me with that BS. Y'all, before I got on this video, I'm burning, a little candle, for the portal, the 1111. I started doing like my manifestation, steps earlier this evening, and it rolled over to now. But I still had a candle burning from then. That's why I said from last evening, and it's still, it rolls over to now. I'm about to record the video and my smoke alarm goes off. I dressed the candle with my herbs, my patchouli oil, and all that. And about to manifest the fire. But we're going to rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I'm like, and look, I heard that beep, 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 beep. I was like, yo, what the hell? My candle. So let me get back to it. Before I start, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's share too. Get me up there in that algorithm. So the weekend's over. The 3-day joint. Go back to work tomorrow for those that do, and make it through the week. Just do that for Miss Me. Make it through the week. Let's get to another weekend. Like the OJs, living for the weekend. What we're going to discuss today, and I was going to do the video yesterday. What is going on with the slavery text messages after the election? Like, let's be for real. But I will say, me personally, if I was to get one, I wouldn't feel scared. I wouldn't feel threatened. 9 times out of 10, I'm just going to go ahead and block it, after I get my little chuckle. But they really bugging out here. And people are concerned. And I get it. But let's be real. We got too many people here applying for 3 hots in a cot for them to take us back to the cotton field. Like, that's crazy. Yeah. But let's get into it. All right. And I don't got my mouse on me, so the clicks, y'all know I don't like the clicks. But let's go through this real quick. I ain't gonna take up too much of your time. No, don't need none of that. And as you can see, got this right here, CNN joint. Yo, I be on CNN. I feel like I'm my father because CNN is his news media. I got the joint coming to my phone, all that. I need legit stuff. But yeah, let's play this video. I haven't watched any of this or read it outside of a small little notification about it. And then I found this article. So let's check it out, see what they're talking about.
"10,000 years before the birth of Paul Atreides, we founded a sisterhood. Valia Harkonnen, you are the strongest among us.
Without spice, the great house.
You have been selected to go to the plantation and pick cotton. Said that he would be picked up in a brown van by executive slaves.
You would be dropped out of school and become a full-time cotton picker.
Are investigating after racist text messages were anonymously sent to Black children college students, and other adults across the US.
This should not be sent to any student, black, brown, blue, purple, yellow, whatever.
I am one of Donald Trump's associates, and your cotton picking sessions are from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. I was scared. And
What were you scared of?
That I was gonna get picked up and out of school and have to be a cotton picking, had to like pick cotton.
Pause. Let me say something. And I'm gonna blame this. I ain't gonna say blame, but lack of a better word, I'll say blame on the parent. Like, let's be for real. You should have told your young one, like, there ain't nothing to be scared about. It's a text message. Let's move on. And not only that, I feel like there should be some things in place in the home so if he was to get something like that, he wouldn't have any fear. Like my guy. Like really, like outside of your little history books and what's being told, you definitely nowhere near of a generation about slavery. So you don't even know what that is. Now, of course, I'm not even gonna say don't be concerned, but of course be concerned. But there's no reason for fear. It's a lot of other things going on in the world that you might want to be scared of. But that text message, like, be for real. Who's coming to get you to go to the fields? Like, y'all take too much out of stuff. Be really invested emotionally. I don't know. I just don't feel like that. I actually think the text is funny. Funny in a context like, yeah, right, okay. But as you can see, a lot of people were stressed out. He ain't the only one. Check it out.
In slavery.
I just reassured him this is not true. It's probably, a hoax, and just told him you can be whatever you want to be. We're not returning to slavery.
Attorneys general from coast to coast are condemning
That's right,
the hate-filled rhetoric and promising to find out who's behind the disturbing messages.
It makes me angry. Like over angry.
Text Now, a free messaging app, revealed in an email to CNN that the company, quote, uncovered that one or more of our accounts may have been used to send text messages in violation of our terms of service. Text Now added that as soon as we became aware, our trust and safety team acted quickly, rapidly disabling the related accounts in less than an hour. CNN has reached out to the Federal Communications Commission.
The fact that it happened the day after, Election Day, it really speaks to what I think is going on here.
Caroline Levitt, a spokesperson for Donald Trump, said the presidential campaign had absolutely nothing to do with these text messages.
All right, so let's just browse. See if anything jumps out. All right, we got children, college students, and working professionals that receive these. And don't get me wrong, whoever did this little hoax or whatever, they need to find something safe to do. Especially get like a hobby or something, because this ain't it. All right, so students from at least 3 historical Black colleges and universities, HBCUs, Hampton University in Hampton, Virginia, Fisk University in Nashville, and Claflin University in Orangeburg, South Carolina, have reported receiving the text messages according to statements from the universities. All right. The FBI said it is aware of the offensive and racist text messages sent to the individuals, is in contact with the Justice Department, which is what we heard in the video. And when I actually received this notification about it, I already knew that it was a text now number. Like, we got some dumb, stupid criminals, like, for real, or just people that do dumb stuff. But I just knew that they were smart enough to know that the text messages will be traced and you can use the text now number. And of course, everybody should know the benefit of text now is to text somebody without them seeing your phone number. But mostly when somebody's using that, they're using it to do fuck shit. That's just my opinion. All right. Thank you. This right here too. The messages appear to be robot text messages, and the Nevada Attorney General's office is working with law enforcement to investigate their source. hmm Whoever is sending the racist text messages is using anonymizing software to obscure their location. Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murrow told CNN on Friday at least some of the messages were sent using an email service routing traffic through Poland, but it does not mean it is where the sender is. Boom. We all know that. And yes, I did see where the texts were addressed by recipients by mail. So here's my take on this. More than likely, common sense would tell you that whomever is doing this has some sort of information about these people, as maybe as important, but minute, just the phone number and the name. So that's probably what's up with that. Right. The senders likely collected personal data by buying it online and then input it in that and other data into machine learning algorithms to attain demographic information. Okay, we got that. Hmm. Now this right here, that's interesting. Oh, didn't mean the words. That's interesting. Children and college students. So let me read this. Children in middle school, high school, and colleges were among those targeted by the racist mass text, alarming parents and sparing warnings about their psychological impact. Montgomery County Public Schools in Maryland said in a statement Thursday that some of its students received the text, and while the school board noted law enforcement in some areas have announced they consider the messages low level threats, it acknowledged the text effect. Let me see. Let's see what the grandmother says. When one of the texts popped up on a 12-year-old Milwaukee girl's phone, she immediately told her grandmother, "You have been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation. Please have your belongings together by 10 sharp. Our executive, you know what? Like right there, if I read that and on my phone, I would chuckle just like I did now, block it and keep it pushing. They're gonna pick you up in a yellow van. Not the yellow van. And using a girl's full name. Hmm. That's the scary part. How did they get her name? The girl's grandmother. Yeah, y'all see her name. Um, I was disgusted and very I was disgusted and it made me very upset because she had to receive that text and she didn't know how to deal with that. Y'all really got kids, like children in your house that's, I guess, lack of a better word, gullible? Like y'all need to sit down with some kids. Ain't no, let me tell you something. My kids grown. But if they was at the age of 12, I promise you that they wouldn't have been scared for that. They would have laughed just like me. Just like me. I want it to stop, and I want people to come together and just stop this nonsense. Bradley told WISN. We are getting kids involved, let alone people of color receiving these. Well, miss, it's a slavery text message. People of color is going to get it. That was their point. So whom else should have gotten the text messages? I'm not understanding. But then you send this to a child. It's not funny at all. I mean, if you have to prosecute somebody, to prosecute them because this is going to miss. Let me tell you something. They find whoever sent this text. They some bad MFers. All right. Greetings to Leia. I hope that I pronounced her name right. Talaya J. You have been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation starting 11/7/2024. Shout out to my daughter. That's her birthday. Please be ready at 8 a.m. sharp with your belongings. Our executive slave catchers. You know what? Not the executive slave catchers. Pick you. Yeah, okay, this is the one I did see about the brown van. Our executive slave catchers pick you up in a brown van. Be prepared to be searched once you've entered the plantation. This right here, the executive slave catchers, yeah, I definitely would have laughed. Executive slave catchers. You are in plantation group 7. That is crazy. It really shows that we didn't come as far as everybody thought we did as a nation. From black in the day when slavery was still a thing. If anything, I would say the text would be insulting. It's good that the media is aware, but some of these things that I'm reading about what parents or kids are saying, I'm just like, dang, that's crazy. Why would you want to intentionally hurt somebody that you don't even know? Miss, I definitely understand that part, but that's the life of stupidity right there. See, look what somebody said here. I wasn't in slavery. My mother wasn't in slavery, but we're a group of generations away. So that was the word I used as far as being concerned, for lack of a better word. Shoot, I'll just keep it pushing. Definitely. All right, let me stop this. I also saw something else. Let's see. All right, let's see this. All right, let's see.
Business? Go to Wix.com and set up your store on a single integrated platform.
People across the country have reportedly been sent alarming text messages with heavy offensive racial tones. Several law enforcement agencies across the metro say they're aware and are on alert. Fox 5's Eric Perry talked to several people who received the messages and has the latest. I've seen people post about it on their social media pages.
Yeah, it's going across the country.
Yeah.
We do want to warn you that some of this is extremely topic and sensitive here. The message is telling those they are required to report to a plantation to pick cotton or they will be whipped.
Wow.
Greeting, David. You've been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation in Atlanta. Be ready at 12 a.m. sharp with your belongings.
David Williams reads the alarming text message he received after the election.
Master Ben asked us to send out this text message. Please be ready.
Not Master Ben. Oh my God.
And we won't be whipped. And I replied back, well, you better tell Ben I'm not my ancestors. I whip and shoot back.
Williams playing no game.
Now, Williams, you down with me. You are down with me. You gonna pick up that piece and make peace. That's what he said. Pick up the piece to make peace. Come on, Ben. Let's get back to it.
Games and is just one of many across the country who say they got the message.
I was kind of flabbergasted.
He says he did a search of the number but had no luck. Several law enforcement agencies we contacted, including Atlanta police, say they are aware of the messages circulating.
A friend of mine's out in Vegas. He has a company, Broadway in the Hood, and one of his students, young 10 years old, was very disturbed, and she was actually crying because she said, she don't understand why she's getting this text. A 10-year-old.
I was scared and I didn't really know what was gonna happen. It just weird because it was out of nowhere.
We blurred her face, but this 14-year-old Rockdale County girl also received it. She quickly sent it to her mother, who alerted the Rockdale County Sheriff's Office and the school district.
It was just so shocking to me because with it being 2024 and still hearing things like that, it was just heartbreaking to see that someone would send a child something like that.
Many want to know who exactly is responsible.
It has to be someone or a team of people sending these messages out. And I would love to see whoever is doing this or whatever entity is making this happen, prosecuted, brought to justice, whatever, but it needs to stop.
So we also received a statement from the Southern Poverty Law Center who say they are investigating this. Many on the campuses of Alabama State University, the University of Alabama, our neighbors to the right, received the message. We have more on what you should do if you get this message on our website, fox5atlanta.com. And Christine, we also got more from a 15-year-old. He says he didn't respond and they text him again hours later.
Just shake.
Damn. So I guess they kind of forceful too. Like, yo, you coming to work? We need you to punch in, my guy. But yeah, we got too many hitters out here for that even to happen. And I really they don't want no smoke. They really don't want no smoke. You try to get somebody in a van, especially if you messing with a able-bodied person, it better be about 5,000 of y'all. Cause we like too much life amenities at this point. Travel, eating good. You know what I'm saying? In my case, cool treats. Ain't nobody going for that. Ain't nobody going for that. Black people out here eating crab boils and oxtails. Ain't nobody going to that. No, ain't going back to no Jimmy cake on a hot plate. Ain't nobody doing that. Johnny cake, excuse me. No Johnny cake. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody doing that. that ain't it. But I'm sorry. I really and truly sorry because I had to chuckle when I saw that. I'm like, they really taking the time to do some. Let me say this to the person that's out there doing it. You don't have, or you do have too much time on your hands. Because either you typing all that nonsense out or you copy and pasting everything you sent. It's still unnecessary work when you can be doing something positive with your time. So ain't nobody ain't nobody paying you no attention. Go on about your business and find you something safe to do. Trust me, it's not going down like that. We have too many of life's amenities to think somebody picking it. First of all, where to feel at? You just said plantation group 7. Where the plantation at? Where you supposed to be taking people? You ain't give like no. You gave like tomorrow in the morning, but we need to know where it's at so we can all pull up to that. Like find yourself something safe to do, and if young adults, children are listening to this, don't be afraid of nonsense. Yeah, definitely. If you feel like it, tell your parent, but block that joint and keep it pushing. That's somebody that don't have good sense. First of all, if you buying lists just to do stupid stuff. Put your money into something positive. Just sit down. Sit the hell down. And I honestly don't think it has anything to do with who will be the president. Mm-mm. So again, find yourself something safe to do. But I'm gonna get on out of here. I just wanted to bring that to y'all. Do not forget to go to LenaLoveLather.com to get that discount code, to get that discount, which is 15%, and the code is BOOP. That's BOOP. BOOP. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll probably see y'all tomorrow. Make sure you have, well, it's early in the morning anyway, so I'm going to say later on. But you have a good day, productive, joyful, and have an abundance of lives, all positive things that life has to offer. But you all have a good one. Peace.